Lotus Squad, welcome back to Sage Lotus Tarot 888. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. So, it's been a few days since I did a reading, and I wanted to come on here to let you guys know that by the very least, I will be doing readings at least once a week. Guys, drop it in the comments below if you would like to see more zodiac readings like I used to do back in the day, or if you guys prefer these collective readings. Now, this is so funny because I already started the shuffling and this card popped out, the Magician card. I'm going to keep shuffling though. I definitely keep seeing this as a common theme for us. We are manifesting everything that we desire by utilizing the resources around us to do so. And within doing so, I mean, even some of us could be looking into, you know, how to heal ourselves, so to speak. For those of you that do consider yourselves to be healers, shamans, Reiki healers, things of that nature, I definitely see that you guys are starting to manifest more personal power as well. This is all about mastering the self and being more self-focused. And in doing so, and in being more focused on the self, being more focused on your vision, you're starting to see things manifest from your actions and even from some of the spiritual practices that you do. Now, I'm going to shuffle this just a little bit more, but I do want to ask of the cards before I get all the way in. So please show me what messages we have for the collective, all zodiac signs. Please give me a Celtic cross for all zodiac signs. What do we need to see, and what's the best advice for us to navigate through these energies? Now, I want to say new things are definitely taking place, you guys. Things are starting to get shaken up in a big way within yourselves and around yourselves. Now, that's obvious to see, just look at, what's going on in the world and how there's a mass awakening taking place. It seems like it's like a domino effect. Once the initial frequency changes took place, once we entered from, and this is what I believe, once we entered from the Rona, let's just put it like that, once we came to that point as a society, I felt like we were forced to have to look within ourselves, and we had nothing else but ourselves. No one else but ourselves for a time there. And I feel like that definitely took part in a shift in consciousness and a shift in the collective as well. Now, I'm not going to be talking too much, guys. I've got things to do, and I know you do too. So let's get into it. We have the Nine of Cups here. I definitely feel like whatever you've been doing, working on the inner self, working on your desires, I'm starting to see things come to fruition. So your wish is definitely being fulfilled. So if you've been doing a lot of prayer, if you've been focused on, taking action and taking those small steps towards your bigger goals, you'll start to see things in the tangible realm. If you haven't already seen these things in the tangible realm, for those of you already have been seeing this. Now, the Knight of Wands reversed we have, and I like to do, like when I cut the deck, I like to look at the bottom of the deck just to kind of give me a little overview of what the energies are before we lay out the spread. Now, already I'm seeing that some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, or you guys may have that somewhere in your chart. This energy is very scattered. This is the type of person, if this is a person in your life, this person is not only all over the place, but they're in and out of your life. They're in and out of, their relationships as a whole. They may be the type of individual that confuses lust for love. I also feel like for those of you that are working on creative projects, you may have felt scattered within yourself, trying to find a little bit more stability and normalcy behind what it is that you're pursuing. I also feel like there could be some frustrations in regards to some delays regarding whatever you've been wanting to take action on, in regards to your goals and in regards to your creative pursuits. But the good news is, and this is going to wrap that whole energy up, and let me put this a little bit closer. You see that? You are hyper focused on your goals. So this is all about people being competitive around you. Maybe they have a very competitive spirit. And it's funny to me the imagery on here. You have let me flip this over real quick just so you can kind of see it. You've got this dude in the back trying to hit this dude in the middle, and you got this dude on the ground like, what, get off me, so but when it's like this, you're not involving yourself with that. You're not getting involved in the thick of it all because you're embodying the magician, girl. That's beautiful. Let me go ahead and lay this out, you guys. Okay, okay. Okay, so y'all let me let me go ahead and lay out this final card before I get into this. Okay. So we already talked about how we're focused on the self and we're focused on self mastery, looking for resources that can help us manifest our goals and our vision. I have to start with this because I'm going to start here and then work towards the rest. This is what I feel like is the foundation of what's behind the scenes. Let's put it like that. Again, more fiery energy. So I see a younger male with fire. I even see a younger male with water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I see an older woman here who may have fire in her chart. This woman is very jealous. They're very jealous. They have an envious spirit. This could be a friend for the ladies out there, or even the men, if you guys have women as friends. I also feel like this is someone's mother. It could be a motherly figure as well. So, not necessarily your mom, but it could be a stepmom. Apply it to your situation. I'm just reading these generally because everybody's dealing with different things. So I try to make sure I call out all the energies I see. But back to the point. I feel like whoever this person is, whether it's a friend, motherly figure, what have you, or a woman that you have in your life, this person is very jealous. And I feel like there's a lot of anger within her because of their envious spirit. Some of you guys could have ended a friendship with someone like this who has kids. I also feel like there could be some insecurities surrounding those around you, even where they see that you're focused on the self more. They see that you are valuing your peace, your privacy, your pursuits. There's a lot of frustration here with either dealing with someone like this, or you yourself could be dealing with feeling frustrated with the envious spirits surrounding you. And for those of you that may be dealing with this within the family, this could be a relative or, an aunt, something to that effect is what I'm getting. Now, from what I see with this here, you're deciding not to take a leap of faith with certain people here that embody this envious spirit. Because from what I see, we've been going within. I mean, take a look. It's a little dark. I'm starting early today, but whatever. We're going within, doing more meditation, doing more quiet contemplation. Because although we may be silent, we know the truth. We've spoken our truth. We are speaking our truth. And we've decided to cut ties with these people with envious spirits. They're not friendly. There's someone here that is just simply not friendly. And I'm sure that they make this clear. I feel like some of their actions have been reckless. Okay. They've been talking reckless. They have been acting a plumb fool. Let's just put it like that. And we could be feeling some indecisiveness about whether we should reach out and communicate and, you know, try to either make amends or at least speak our truth in some way. Apply it to your situation. In that time that we took to go within and have that quiet contemplation and focus on manifesting what it is that we desire and staying silent in the face of who we know to be and who have proven to be envious spirits, we're deciding we're not taking a leap of faith with people like this. This is the type of woman that just doesn't show interest to her children. This is the type of woman that feels the need to always compete with other women or tear other women down out of jealousy. This is, and you know what? This is so funny because I got so into just the heart of the matter that I didn't even see the relativity between these two cards here. Remember when I told y'all about this Nine of Cups reverse? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, younger male, and an older woman, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Honey, not only do we have women that may be displaying traits of jealousy, but there may be some men here. And if you guys are dealing with that among your siblings or what have you, or just people in general, doesn't necessarily have to be family. I see jealousy on all fronts coming towards you. And that's why you decided, I'm not going to deal with you anymore, deal with you people anymore. And you could be dealing with some, indecisiveness about whether or not you should speak your truth. I think our challenge is taking the opportunity to do so. If that is within the scope of where you're trying to go with this situation. Some people have been spreading lies due to their jealousy. They've been going behind your back. And you know what? This is kind of crazy because, not to make this about myself, but again, I can only go off my own experiences and can't speak for anyone else. But I've dealt with that before. I'm sure a lot of us have, we've dealt with the schoolyard bully, so to speak, that loves to, smile in your face, but then behind your back, they're spreading lies. And this is external to us. So these are people around us that have been doing this. It could be very well a sibling and someone's mother going behind the scenes, spreading lies. And the person that's spreading these lies, okay, they have false charm. Like most people wouldn't be able to catch it unless they'd spent an extended amount of time with this person, right? Upon meeting someone like this Knight of Cups reversed here, they may flood you with flattery. They offer you gifts and excessive compliments, you know, but then behind the scenes, they're tearing you down. A lot of us are hoping to keep the lines of communication closed because we've dealt with this before. It seems like these may be people that we've dealt with before, people that we're familiar with and have gone through the same experiences with. Our fear is maintaining those boundaries because some of us may have an emotional attachment to some of these people, or, again, if they're friends or so called friends, I should say, um, we've been there, done that too many times, it seems. The advice, okay, clear as day, is to make that decision and stick with it because if you don't let these people go, you're going to be stuck in limbo. And I think a lot of us are already aware of that because we're hyper focused on our goals. We're not really involving ourselves with arguments and conflicts. You know, I feel like somebody is trapped in their mind about something here in regards to this situation. Maybe, and you know what? I'm hearing smear campaigns. They may even be doing these smear campaigns just to get your attention, to get you to come back to them, to get you to feel, downtrodden and sad, to then make you have the urge to want to go back. But I'm telling you, the people that you've dealt with that embody these energies, they don't have a conscience. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify this really quickly. Who is this Queen of Wands reversed? Okay, so a card just came out. Let's just say the decision that you made not to deal with this person or these people is because they cause nothing but chaos in your life. You decided to move on. And in doing so, you are broadening your horizons. You are in a stage in your life where this is your rite of passage. You're moving forward. You're not looking back. And in doing so, you're able to progress. This is crazy, y'all. Okay, because I swear, when I pulled out this tower reversed, as I'm saying what I'm seeing, this card just laid itself. Or maybe it flew out and I didn't see it, obviously. I mean, how else would it happen? But the point is, I just noticed that this card was right next to the external factors, which is what? The Knight of Cups reversed. We talked about them. Okay? They can charm the panties off of anybody if they really wanted to. They may use drinking, they may try to plow you with drinks to get you to, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the type of person we're talking about. This person has tried to cause loss in your life. They wanted you to feel pain. They betrayed you. These people have betrayed you. I mean, just I cannot get over this card, y'all. Look at his face, like what is this? Like this is just, like I said, y'all, this is so crazy. So before I even laid the cards out, what did I say? Schoolyard bully, right? That is basically what the Five of Swords is. That's your schoolyard bully. Okay, like he just like this says it all, girl. And he or she or both, because like I said, you have men and women here. They see you moving on. They see you mastering your craft. They see that you're, you know, you're making the effort to improve your quality of life and, you know, manifest your desires. They're jealous of that. And they wanted to cause you pain, and they said anything and did anything behind your back to cause that. Now, mind you, this is not the outcome of the situation. So don't, don't think that. But by you deciding to keep to yourself, you've avoided a disaster. What is this hangman reversed? Okay. So we have the King of Swords. Now, there's going to be some communication that comes in. This person is very methodical. They are level-headed, you know. They are very direct, very firm. This is someone that says their piece and then cuts ties. Or they may say their piece and give someone the option to then make a decision from there. Definitely cutting cords with people that embody this energy, because we've dealt with the betrayal in the past. We have personally dealt with that with these people while they're going behind our backs saying all of these different things that are not true. The good news, not that any of this is bad news, okay? This is just what's going on around you. But again, it goes back to focusing on the self. It is all about embodying and maintaining and sustaining that trajectory that is getting us here. So those of us that are dealing with legal battles, those of us that are dealing with, if this is a family situation, workplace situation, or a home situation, new beginnings, us focused on new beginnings is leading us to success and wealth, new opportunities. Some of you guys are looking for a new home, looking for a new job for some of you. New relationships, new everything. And in doing so, there may have been a little bit of uncertainty behind whether or not that decision was right for us. Because, again, if some of these people are in the family, then it's understandable why it would be difficult to finally be selfish for a little bit. After having been so selfless and giving everything of yourself, just to then find out that they were dogging you behind your back and then bringing other people to join in to do it. And these people have no clue what's really going on. All they're going off of is what they're told, which is a grave error. Now I can understand if a lot of people are coming and saying something, but then again, if you have someone turning others against you, that could easily make it look like that person that they're going against is the problem. But they're not realizing that they've been bamboozled, quite literally. And they've been sucked into doing someone else's dirty work and being deceived and manipulated in the process. And not only that, hurting the person that the smear campaign was done against. I've been through that myself, so I get it. Ace of Swords reversed. So this is awesome because it looks like it's not, but it is, because, you know, this is the challenge. The challenge is to regain stability financially and within our home and within our relationships. And the way that we can do so is by speaking our truth, cutting those ties for good after having reached a state of clarity on the jealousy and envious behaviors and deceptive behaviors of others around us. The challenge is to stand firm on your decision to cut ties and focus on your home and your finances for right now. That's the challenge. And a lot of people are throwing their, anger at you, not because of something you did. It's because they themselves are just envious people. They're not friendly. They're deceptive. They're not good people. They may say that they're good people. They're really not. Because for them to do smear campaigns against others, and especially to those that they know are innocent, they may try to use someone's past. I've had people do this to me all the time. They try to look back at my past, not realizing that they weren't there. They don't know what happened. But I do. I do. And so do the other people that want to try to hide what they've done and said in the dark that were lies. Because once you tell one lie, you got to keep telling them. This is just them trying to do damage control. And because we've decided, I see who you are now. You're trying to avoid having anyone find out about what's really going on behind the scenes with you. So then you go and turn others against the one that knows the truth. That's what I see here. We're taking action to cut these ties. Eight of Wands reversed. For some of you, it could be you dealing with people that don't like certain races, that don't like people that think differently than them, or could even they themselves have black and white thinking. They're not willing to acknowledge and understand that there are gray areas to certain things. There's more than one side to a story. Most people don't tell what they did wrong. See, me, I am willing to acknowledge and admit what I've done wrong on my own. I don't need anyone, nor do I try to avoid me having to hold myself accountable for my behavior. But for many years, I've dealt with people that refuse to do that, but they'll just point fingers. That's it. They don't say what they've done, or they'll lie about the good that they've done. You guys made the right decision to not involve yourself with these people anymore. Eight of Swords. Okay, So a card flipped in the middle of the deck. There we go. Okay. Twin flame energy for sure for some of us. Okay. Because we have the King of Swords and then the Queen of Swords. This is going to be in the outcome. Somebody is trapped in their minds about whatever truth you spoke. You making a head over heart decision, not like no matter how much you love these people, right? Because some of these people you may have known for years or maybe family, as stated before. But you realize that if you're staying silent while you're watching those that you love spread lies and harm you behind your back and have done so for years, the fact that you decided no more of this, no more of this. A lot of us feel like when we talk to certain people, we are sacrificing our own time, energy, effort, um, and peace, even sanity, even. And at this point, you've just decided to continue to focus on what you need to do. And in doing so, you're setting your wrongs right again. You seeking your justice and speaking up has helped you to avoid complete destruction. You may be exchanging ideas with some people here. Someone could be dealing with jail time, I'm hearing. Now, this King of Swords and Queen of Swords, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And it's even coming up here in the Knave of Swords. So it looks like a mother and a father, a daughter here, and a son. And the decision that you made to focus on progress and making money, bettering yourself, bettering your quality of life, self-care, mastering your craft, focusing on new beginnings, that's going to continue to propel you into success. Two of Wands. Okay. So we have two cards coming out here. So the whole family, that's so funny. Called it. Just kidding. But again, you know, whatever deception that you've been feeling with certain people around you, trust that. Just trust it, because that is exercising and utilizing your discernment, your intuition. Same difference. A cycle will complete the more that you continue to progress and move forward and focus on new beginnings and not allow the naysayers and the backbiting to get to you. Because it's just because they're jealous of who you are, what you're trying to do for yourself, and the fact that it's working for you. Because take a look here. Three of Wands, you know, the seeds that you've planted are starting to manifest and develop and blossom and grow. Especially to those of you that are in a creative, pursuit, doing creative things, singing, dancing, acting, what have you. you will start to see things develop. I'm hearing this is just the beginning with what you're seeing develop from you taking concerted action and effort towards your goals and doing what's best for you. Somebody was trying to bring loss. They wanted to bring loss in your life. And in that brief moment that I paused, I can see this so clearly. This is crazy. You know, somebody may be rebelling or may have rebelled or just felt like, you know, they felt like they were less than, is what I'm hearing, or they already inherently feel that way. And so they wanted to do anything and say anything and quite literally betrayed you to bring you down, basically. And they're seeing it's not working. That's what I'm seeing. I'm going to wrap this up, you guys, because I don't want this to be too long. It's already long, but when I get into it, I'll be getting into it. What is this Queen of Swords, or who is this Queen of Swords? So I feel like, and you know what? I'm gonna do this because I got 6 cards that came out. Okay. I want to see who this is the right way. Because when I have too many cards, it muddles the message. Queen of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords? Okay. So we can do 2. We can do 2 because I'm not about to do all that. So what I see here, they see that you have very strong magnetism. But there may be some greed and materialistic sort of people that embody this envious spirit here. Maybe the devil is in the cards, meaning people are just simply toxic. They're toxic. You've decided, and this is so funny the way that this looks. I love how this looks. This is a lot clearer than having 6 different cards that she's looking at. But this is funny because while I said 6 cards came out, we got the devil, which is 15, which boils down to a 6. People's attitudes have shifted, man. They have completely just, it's like one minute they were cool and the next minute it's like they flipped a switch on you. It's like, what's going on here? And you've decided, oh no, no, sir. No, you will not. You know, this 5 of Pentacles reversed, you know, you're focused on recovering your finances, recovering physically. Some of you are even recovering from, if you guys are in recovery, for those of you who have dealt with addiction in the past, if you're dealing with those that have, those around you that have dealt with addiction, some of you may have decided to separate due to that. And a lot of you that have dealt with addiction yourselves, you're focused on cutting ties with those that do involve themselves in addictive sort of activities, drugs, those that are toxic in general. you're speaking your truth about some of these people that are quite literally demonic. These people, like I said, with this false charm, trying to, overdo the offerings. Let's just say that they're overdoing what they're offering or trying to give to someone or saying to someone to make them feel flattered, stuff like that. You're standing your ground saying, no, I'm not dealing with this. Seven deadly sins. Anybody that embodies that energy there, you've spoken your truth. You stood up to the proverbial bully, so to speak, and now you're able to recover what was lost. Now, I won't go too much deeper into this, but I think that that is clear as day. And that's a good thing. So keep going, y'all. Okay? And guys, that is what I have for you. Drop it in the comments below. And tell me your thoughts on the energies that came up and your perception and your take on that. I'd love to hear from you guys. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.